And for fellow LMPD officers, the memories of April 10th, 2023 will never fade.
Our Lauren Adams spoke with detectives who spent months investigating the crime that forever changed Louisville.
I just got a phone call from my wife at 333 East Main Street.
Has anybody been shot?
Yes.
How many people?
I don't know. Probably 8 or 9.
The head of LMPD's homicide unit described the scene as chaos as he arrived at Old National Bank that Monday morning in April 2023. Those who had hidden under desks and in closets were being walked out to safety. Lieutenant Donnie Burbrink was making his way inside the building to the conference room where multiple people had been shot and killed.
It's an overwhelming feeling. It's a daunting task.
Homicide detective Kevin Carrillo, meanwhile, was at the hospital trying to determine who had been shot and the extent of their injuries. He tasked a trusted friend with processing that first-floor conference room.
Detective Russell Lassiter, he was collecting any identifying valuables, cell phones, wallets. He was walking around to offices in the branch to see if we could find family photos that matched a deceased loved one laying in the conference room so we could try to identify these victims as soon as possible.
That alone would take hours. Later that night, after all the families involved in the tragedy had been notified, Carrillo sat in front of a monitor, watching the horrific crime unfold on video, frame by frame.
I sat at my computer for hours watching that bank footage on repeat to come up with an accurate timeline of what happened, when it happened, and how it happened.
The homicide unit, assisted by the FBI and ATF, was determined to provide answers, maybe even closure, to those who had been in the conference room and their loved ones.
There are people that are relying on you to give them information. They want to know what happened. They want to know. The big question that we always get from every family is why. This was one of those cases that we were able to actually explain the why.
The two met with survivors and victims' loved ones 7 months after the crime to give them as much of a why as they could. They were able to read letters written by the gunman, and some chose to watch that disturbing surveillance video.
I think you had some that were very upset, very sad. You had others that were extremely angry. And I mean, that's a normal gambit of emotions for people. That's going to happen. People are not going to react the same way.
Detective Carrillo remembers the tears, the hugs, the thank yous, and the finality of it all.
It took a while to come to terms with that with everyone involved, but we also know that after we turned over every stone, this is all we have. So it's the only thing we're going to have to try to understand what happened that day.
A day the two men say they will never forget.